Buying a property is a very popular wealth creation tool for most Australians. And at some point or another, when you do this, you need to come in contact with a lawyer or conveyancer. I'm here to discuss some of the legal issues involved with buying a property with Helen Kent. Thanks for joining me, Helen. So when you're looking at buying a property, what are some of the issues you need to consider before you sign the contract?
You could consider getting an independent valuation from a valuer just to make sure that you're not paying too much for the property. Probably also get a building inspection done, and one of the issues is you may look into whether the buildings are council compliant. We do not have vendor disclosure statements here, so it's very much buyer beware.
Now, once you've actually signed the contract, what's involved in the conveyancing process?
Once any conditions are satisfied, for example finance, we undertake various searches in relation to the property, and they'll be to check, for instance, on the council records, make sure there's nothing outstanding, that a previous owner has failed to get final inspections done on an extension or alteration, checking to make sure that there are no charges that are going to end up on the title that you might be stuck with.
And I'm assuming that not everything goes smoothly all the time. What can actually go wrong?
Well, the bank may not be ready to settle on the day. That can happen quite a bit. We don't find out till a couple of days before that the bank hasn't got all their documentation in order. The other thing that can go wrong is there may be something outstanding on the council's records, and this can result in a delay occurring, particularly if you're selling and having to get that paperwork in order.
So aside from stamp duty and legal costs, what are some of the costs a purchaser is likely to incur when buying a property?
The building inspection cost, which can be a few $100s, which generally people should get before they enter into a contract, or definitely as soon after as they can.
And I assume there's some other incidental sort of search fees for the certificate of title and council searches as well, is it?
Yes, we generally outlay a few $100s to cover all those search fees.
And what advice would you give to any prospective purchaser out there?
Get your finance pre-approved before you go shopping. Try and get an independent valuation done. Perhaps think about getting your building inspection done when you find the right property, and before you sign anything, come and see a qualified professional like myself.
Thank you, Helen. It's been a very interesting insight into what's involved in buying a property, and it certainly pays to see a qualified professional like yourself. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.